So we're going to ask the moon tonight what the moon thinks or feels about the situation you have with your person. Because it's a super moon and it's a super moon which is a new moon. It's a new moon, so you know, there will be a lot of new beginnings. So we're just going to ask the moon what he or she, or you know, what the moon thinks. What do you think, moon, about this situation between my channel viewer and their person? The Orient Gate service. Yes, we're asking you a question. Whispering Heart in reverse. Pathways of Light. I am the Emerald Goddess, fertility. Ancient of Days, the Ancient Flame. Healing Angel, peace. And Peace Angel, acceptance. So the moon's confirming that the moon is answering a question. And it's out of service. And the moon also knows that the question is about your intense feelings of love for this person. So the moon says here, that this was a third-party situation, but you've come to accept something about this situation and you're now healing from it. The moon says that you are a very loving person, very grounded and very steadfast. But the moon says what's protected you in this situation is the fact that you are swords energy and you can take a very logical approach. But another side to you is earth energy, the moon says. And the moon says that he hasn't been as solid a man for you as you would have hoped. The moon said there is another woman in this situation, and there's a lot of confusion in that relationship, but there's also envy towards other women. The moon feels that your person is very energetic, has a lot of fire in their chart, can be potentially explosive. But the moon also says that you are accepting that you are like chalk and cheese. And the moon says that he has these feelings of intense love for you, devotion, passion, love. But he can also lie to you, the moon says. He's not as solid a character as you would like him to be, but I think we've just said that. The moon says that you are the light that leads the way for him. But you've got to accept that he hasn't done the right thing by you. The moon feels that you are really just focused on yourself and your own peace in life and in healing. The moon says this person does it for you, but you had a misunderstanding about this person. You really thought this person was quite peaceable, but the moon says that they can be dishonest and they can be aggressive. They had another woman at home. The moon says there are 3 or 4 women in this mix, including yourself. The moon says you're the one that got away, that holds the flame for him. The others didn't get away from him. The others have to put up with his turns. The moon says he does love you well enough. But the moon also says that you have to release your loyalty to this person. You have to release your love, because it's hanging over your head. The moon says you shouldn't continue on with a person like this or consider this person. You should accept that they're too much for you. The moon's not denying there's something between you that is quite powerful. But the moon is also saying that it feels you're in a space of self-protection and self-focus. And the moon says that you've accepted your separation from this person. You've accepted that there was a powerful connection between you both. You are his light in the darkness, the moon says. But you've got to understand that this man or this person you're asking about is deceitful. The moon says this person had their chance at success in the past. And the moon feels that all this person can do now is rely on women to look after them. Rely on other women to look after them. Because something exploded in their life. The moon says that you didn't have a good enough understanding of the complications in this person's life, because they seem quite peaceable. But the moon is also saying you should focus on yourself now. And the moon is saying that will be your choice. Your choice will be yourself. Your choice will not be this person. You'll always hold a special place in this person's heart, the moon says. But any involvement on a physical or emotional plane could potentially end in disaster. And you skipped that disaster. But the moon also says that you have an understanding of that and you're just giving thanks. The moon, I just picked up the deck. Blue Earth Angel High Vibration. You can see the moon in the back. The message from the moon. Okay, that was deck 2. If this this deck 1, sorry. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service and my Fiverr account has a few more options for readings if you'd like to take a look. See you next time. This is deck 2. What does the moon feel about your connection with your person? What does the moon feel about your connection with your person? Moon, please tell us what you feel about the connection between my channel viewer and their person. What's your opinion of it? What can you add in terms of some information on their situation? Dragon magic, good fortune. The moon hurt us. You can see that's a circle. It's in reverse. Pathways of light in reverse. It's just saying you're asking a person that's not the sun. So we're not asking the sun tonight. Pendragon, sword, balance, power. Right. So I get the feeling that the person you're asking about, Michael Descent, joined for empowerment in reverse. I get the impression that the person that you are asking about, Wings of Light, positive news, is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Beyond the storm, protection. So this, the moon's saying that there has been trouble in this relationship. Gateway 3, evolution. So the moon's just saying, I live in the galaxy. We know that. So the moon's saying that you've put a lot of energy into this person and it hasn't helped your fortune. The moon feels that you've got to focus on yourself, focus on balancing that anger that you sometimes feel over not being able to progress this relationship, because I feel the person in this relationship has the same problem and the moon can see that. The moon's saying that you have the potential for a cycle of life together, and this cycle's not over just yet. The moon feels that your person has been in some strife, and your person can be a real snake around money. But they also feel, the moon also feels that this situation is complex. There's also been the moon says there's been a separation between you, but this person is a fireball, the moon says. This person has a rage in them that cannot be contained. This person has a darkness to them, but they are very much in love with you. The moon is saying there's a lot of potential to move through this situation. But they're feeling something that your person is protecting somebody in their family dynamic just at the present time. But they've also got a rage within them that can't be contained, even though this has the potential to be a very beautiful love affair. The moon says that your feeling on the situation was right. So there was a potential for love, devotion, happiness, joyful empowerment. But because your person has an attitude problem that they have to work through, that's why you haven't been able to progress this relationship. The moon feels that this is this relationship is really up to divine timing, because the moon says that this is very much a soul connection, but it's and it's protected by the higher realms. But the moon says that you need to work on your fortune. You can't have this person bringing you down, because you have a much bigger future ahead. And what the moon is saying is that this person feels the same, and there is the potential for there to be positive news. There is potential for there to be love between you, happiness, purity, excitement. You quite possibly could get happy news, but it's only when this person works through their issues, which are grievous, the moon says. The moon says that this is a soul connection, but you have to remain separated, because your person has big problems. Not only an attitude problem, but a karmic problem. There are things that are blowing up around your person, and the moon says you've just got to wait for the storm to pass. That's why you're in separation, because you've got to wait for the storm to pass. This can be a potentially beautiful relationship with many layers, but you've got to accept divine timing in this situation, and you've got to accept the protection of the angels. You will receive communication from this person, but he or she's got to learn to balance their power so that you can enjoy your relationship together. Yeah. The moon says all of this is imminent, obviously, because I'm moving. My energy moves, my new moon energy is going to move a lot of situations forward. So your person will overcome their anger issues, overcome their abuse issues, overcome their fear, overcome their confusion. But you just have to wait, because until the full moon, the moon says, wait until the full moon and then see how things progress. Okay, so that was deck 2. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below, with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website has a few more options for readings if you'd like to take a look. And my Fiverr account is a Google login if you'd like to choose a tarot reading from one of those options. See you next time.